Man, I'm from the north side of Houston, Texas, man. Real talk. Represent the home team. This way it's at. Shout out to my bro, Lil Justin, Lil Eric, man. You know, and where we come from, we ain't never have anything. Nobody ever gave us anything. You know, we had to hustle day one just to get out the mud. And that's just what we had to do. And right now, we just trying to do something different and make a better name for ourselves and be legitimate businessmen out here so we don't have to do the things we had to, you know. So when people, you know, you come to me talking about, oh man, he over here preaching this credit card stuff and all this and that, you know, he gonna get a whole bunch of people in credit card debt doing this stuff. Man, so what? I'm not trying to hear that. Yeah, leveraging lines of credit and loans for business is risky. So what? Working a 9 to 5, living paycheck to paycheck with bad credit, that's risky. You know how expensive it is to have bad credit? Come on, man. I got people in the streets, you know, taking real life chances every single day. They already taking risks. You know, riding around the city with them pounds in the trunk. That's a risk. Getting them packs shipped down to the city, you know what I mean? And you gotta go get that box with that pack in it and don't know soon as you touch it if they finna come snatch you up. You know what I mean? In the highs, with the work, with the guns. You know what I mean? And don't know when they finna come kick the door in. That's risky. You know, my boys out here, you know, getting it in, you know, whether it's pimping and getting it off the girl, you know what I mean? And you gotta send her on a play, on a trick to hit a lick, and you don't know if that trick a fool. You know what I'm saying? That's risky. You know what I mean? Boys breaking in houses, breaking in cars, stealing, so you can go flip what you done stole to make some money. Man, that's risky. You know what I mean? We already taking risk in the hood. What you talking about? Only thing is the risk too damn big and the reward is just a couple $100. You know what I mean? So we gotta look at it and be like, nah, that's just not the wave. It don't add up. Those type of risks can get us locked up and thrown away for years over a couple $100. So what's the big risk with leveraging credit and loans? What's the big risk with that? Oh, you gonna get if you can't pay your credit line back or your loan back, you gonna get a phone call. That's the risk. Somebody gonna call you and say, hey, can you pay us back? That's the risk. Ain't nobody finna come beat you up. You ain't finna go to jail. Ain't nobody finna do none of that stuff till you gonna get a phone call, man. You know, you run off on the plug in the streets, don't pay it back, you can get killed for that. In business, you run off on the plug, which is the bank, man, you can file for bankruptcy and legally don't even have to pay that stuff back. Then when it's discharged, there's ways to get the bankruptcy removed off your credit profile. Now you back at it again. And that's not to say if the business was in a business entity where you protect it. Hell, the business file, you can't pay it back, you file bankruptcy on the business, boom, close the business, on to the next one. That's the risk. So we out here got people taking these real life chances, people dying, people getting killed, all type of crazy stuff. We hungry, we starving, we trying to make it out, and you over here think I'm finna be scared of some damn credit cards or a bank or a damn credit bureau. You crazy. Come on, man. So we really just gotta think about it. But you know, it's the ignorance is just that we didn't know. You know, and now we live in a different era. We live in a different time where information is everywhere. It's available. You can catch some game from me right on my channel, you know, CJU, right in my university, Chris Joe University, or you can get it a lot of other places. No more excuses, man. You know, but this whole thing with leveraging debt, you know, if you take this strategy that I'm kicking out, and let's say you fail, so what? You right back where you started. You know what I mean? You already got bill collectors calling you, man. You right back where you started, but guess what? You know, people in the hood, people in the streets, they just need an opportunity. That's it. So I want to give the opportunity to everybody. I don't know if you're going to step forward. I don't know if you're going to take action on these plays. I don't know if you really going to do what it takes to make a difference in your life and your family life. I don't know that, but what I will do is give you a chance to give you an opportunity, because that's what we need in the streets. You know, this, like I say, this leveraging credit and leveraging loans and stuff, it's a certified play. You won't fail. Why? Because it's already been done before. I ain't the first one, of course not. It's been done. I learned from the people who doing it. I learned from the millionaires who doing it. Jay Morrison, William Roundtrees, Corey P. Smith, you know what I mean? Just to name a few. Robert Kiyosaki been talking about leveraging debt for decades. Go read Rich Dad Poor Dad. Go read, it's a very good beginner book. It's a very good starter book, you know, about investments, leveraging debt, and letting money work for you and not spending all your time working for money. It's a very good book, you know, but people scared to take chances, and you scared of debt. How you scared of debt and you live in America? This is a debt-based society. You think those dollar bills in your pocket, you think that's real money? That ain't property in the United States. That thing's a treasury note. Come on, man. That dollar bill ain't real money. That's a debt instrument. Those credit limits, those credit lines, that's not real money. That's digital generated stuff, man. America is built off debt. It's still hanging on by a thread off debt. You know what I mean? And you scared of debt instead of learning how to use it as a tool instead of a crutch to where you can use it to help you in life and business or whatever it is. Opposed to being scared of it, how about you learn about it and see how it can help you? You see what I'm saying? So you going to work, you know, no disrespect to anybody who got a job, but you know what I'm saying? If you working somewhere that you hate, that you don't like, you got to sit there and realize, bro, you slaving for something that's not even real. That money not real. Study, do some research, man. You know? But I just come to say this, man, you know, being from the A's, being from the north side, and I got a lot of people from the south side, and I got a lot of people from the streets outside of Houston, outside of Texas. I'm just saying, man, you know, there's a different way to do this. And we could take that same hustle we got in the streets, that same hustle, and just turn it over and become an investor. Use your same knowledge, your same skills, and just switch it over to something else. You know what I'm saying? Such as a business, and I can show you how to leverage this credit just like you leveraging everything else you've been doing. But this time, the reward is way bigger, it's way better, and I guarantee you, it's way less risk, man. Holla at your boy, Mr. CJU, hap hap.